What is going on, everybody? My name is George, and welcome to this new episode of Random Football Talk. Today, I have really, big news, and the first one is gonna have to be that Wigan Athletic have been relegated to the Premiership. Yes, they have been relegated. They are no longer a Premier League club, and this just plain sucks. And the reason why it sucks, it's because they just recently won, over the weekend, the FA Cup final. Yes, they beat Manchester City. If you didn't know, but you probably did. It's been all over the news in football. But yes, they're gonna be relegated, and that's after today losing against Arsenal. And that is just so bad news for them because, like I said, winning the FA Cup final and then going down. They're actually the first club to do this, in the history of the Premier League. But Wigan Athletic, I think they did a really bad, obviously a bad season in the Premier League. But I'm just a little sad for them. I feel for them. This is the first time that it happens, and so Wigan Athletic are no longer gonna be in the Premier League. But I do think that they're gonna come back next season, and I don't think they're gonna have a problem coming back. I hope they don't because, like I said, I think I really like the club, even though I'm a United supporter, but I kind of feel for them. The next news is going to have to be this one. Manchester City has fired, however you want to say it. Roberto Mancini, their manager. He is no longer going to be with City. That was kind of shocking news to me because even though they have been talking about a little bit that they might change manager, but I really didn't think they were going to do it, and they did. They fired him, and I believe Pellegrini, who is this manager from Malaga, the club from Spain, I think he's going to be the temporary manager for now. But I really don't think that's a good move for Manchester City, really. I think that they should have kept Mancini because he already knows, the players, and, he already won the Premier League with them, with Manchester City. City hadn't won it for a long time. And so he was the one that won with them. I just think it's a really bad move by City, but obviously they know more than me, and I know they do. But I don't know what's gonna happen with them. Obviously, they're the rivals of United, so I don't wish them the best. But I hope that they are competitive for next season. But I think that Chelsea's gonna be now the one that's gonna compete against United, honestly. But we'll see what happens with that. We'll see if they could play how they played in that season where they won the Premier League, which was last season. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Manchester City. Now we're gonna go into again with United, but this time it's going to be about Wayne Rooney. There's been a lot of talk about him, where he's gonna go. A lot of other clubs supposedly are interested in him, but the question is, did he really wanted to leave the club? Did he really handed in a transfer request? And I think the answer is yes. I think he really did. I think even Sir Alex Ferguson confirmed this, and another player like Paul Scholes. But yes, Rooney doesn't want to be in the club anymore, apparently, and I think that I think that's really bad for him because he already did this before to Manchester United, and again he's done it. He's done the same thing, handing in a transfer request, wanting to leave the club. I think it's just a bad move for him also. I don't think he should have done that. He is at one of the best clubs in the world, but I guess he's not happy being moved to the center mid position. I guess he's not happy not being the spotlight anymore. As we know, Van Persie has been kind of the center of attention now for Manchester United. And he has been one of the best players since he came to United this season. So there is a little truth in that. But it is kind of I really didn't like how Ferguson put him in a center mid position and put him in different positions where his best position has to be the striker. He's a lethal striker. He's one of the best. But obviously getting put into other positions is not going to help you develop even better as a striker. So I kind of understand him a little bit, but he can't do this to the club. You know, if you really love the club that you're in, you're not gonna do this. And so my opinion is that I think he should leave. And I know he has done a lot of stuff, a lot of good things for the club, scoring goals, winning titles, and all that stuff. Obviously, that is great, but you can't really do that to a club that you supposedly love and that you like to be in. So, well, let's see. We'll see what happens with Wayne Rooney, and you know, we'll just see what happens. This is gonna be the end of this random football talk. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more FIFA content. And that is gonna be